I love the reality and the depth of Ben and Louise. I got to admit, going into this movie, an American movie, I knew it was a remake, but still, it's like from the trailer when it got to like climactic moments, like you see McAvoy coming through the door and she's trying to hold him back. I don't remember in the trailer seeing any scenes of Ben, so I figured he's gone by the third act, and he'd probably be either kind of a simp character or kind of a jerk, or maybe he was the one who cheated or something like that. And I feel so she has to step up. I figured we uh, might see McAvoy's character used as a just sort of a caricature of toxic masculinity, and so you'd have sort of the girl boss stepping up, kind of. I figured to be a very typical Hollywood movie, or I feared at least. And but maybe because it was based on a foreign film, or maybe because there's hope for Hollywood, this felt like we had three-dimensional characters instead of caricatures, right?
Yeah, I gotta say, like, if you leave off the like abuser, serial killer, crazy psycho-ness of Patty,
Yeah,
I could see being friends with Patty. Like,
yeah.
he's a very like
If you leave off,
charmingly masculine guy.
yeah, yeah. If he was in the right small group with some therapy,
Yeah, I think it'd take a lot of
yeah.
that.
But I loved how like she was just as much. All the characters are broken characters. All of them are flawed. Ben has abdicated and kind of shut down emotionally. She's cheated and she does some things that kind of just foolishly emasculate him. And I like that the movie showed these are both flawed people who both need to change, step up, be changed. He's admittedly indecisive. She's more quick witted and thinks on her feet. And I always fear now, like Hollywood's had such a bad trend of having movies that just feel that they're sort of gender versus gender. That now
Hmm.
people overcorrect and they get mad about any she's smarter in the final conflict than he is. It's like what? I'm not sure like who'd be quicker witted in a conflict, a surprising conflict, cat or I don't know. Like we haven't been in a situation like that. Maybe she would think on her feet better than me. That doesn't. That's not a sort of smearing a gender issue. It didn't feel like that at all. It felt very realistic, and ultimately it takes all of them at the end, right? Louise uh, she deals a killing blow to several of the characters, but Ben helps. In fact,
Yeah,
if he hadn't attacked the one guy and then had been he's about to get forced down onto the glass and he's
yeah.
distracted. That's why she gets that killing blow. But then of course he
We
literally
came out of it talking about how much
yeah
of a mama bear she was, and
yeah
she went psycho on them back,
yeah
and Ben couldn't necessarily pull that off, but it was the two of them working together that won the
absolutely.
day.
Because then he literally and metaphorically takes a leap to save his
Yeah,
family, like you said, and breaks his leg. And but then Agnes has the syringe,
yeah,
and then as you remember, like Aunt then delivers the very crushing blow at the end. So like every character that's sort of wronged in that sense, it kind of has this moment to play. So it was such a non one dimensional caricature movie that like this is fully fleshed out. Everybody's real. I also we hope you enjoyed this snack-sized taste of Popcorn Theology. Check out the full episode using the link in the description. Subscribe on YouTube for more content. Follow and interact on social media to share with others. And remember, you are not a mindless consumer.